Proper education always corrects errors. Peace. I am Coach Kode of Zen Up Wellness. Welcome to that Zen Talk. I'm glad you're here. Please have patience when you're scrolling. This is about working on yourself. This is all about you. I'm always working on myself. So this is not new to me, right? So that's why I love doing this type of work, because it holds me accountable. And I always got to reevaluate, like, all right, I got to do better. Let's go right into it. Let's talk about today on that Zen Talk. We're going to talk about negativity, because I think that we might not understand something about negativity. We need it. We have it. We possess it. We possess negativity, right? But it's how we channel negativity. How do we have a perspective on the negative vibrations that we have? We are in a place where, on Earth, where we're dealing with duality, right? So let's get into number one. Catharsis. So some individuals find expressing negativities and social interactions to be cathartic. So venting frustrations or negative emotions can provide a sense of relief or release. That's why it's important to actually understand the energy that you have. And it all stems from thought. So all the thoughts that you're thinking, everything around you, look around you. I bring this out because I'm like, I love things that are alive. Everything is alive. Everything has a spirit. But when it comes to sentient beings, it really relieves our aura. So I use that as a way to make you understand that, right? This wouldn't be here unless I allow it to be here. So that's how it should work with your thoughts and your energy, because thought is energy. So you could say this to yourself: wherever the mind goes, energy flows. Wherever the mind goes, energy flows. 2, power and dominance. Engaging in negative behavior can give some people a sense of power or control over others. They may enjoy provoking reactions, asserting dominance, or feeling superior. This happens sometimes with narcissistic people. I have met some that were acquaintances, and there's some that's in my family. They look for this power, they look for this dominance to control you. And even when it comes to society, we all feel, or let me not say all, but people feel that there's something dominating us. It's an energy that we can't see, and someone's supposed to be leading it. How about it's through thought? That's why you have to be in control over your thoughts and emotions. 3, attention seeking. Negative behavior can attract attention even if it's not positive attention. Some individuals might engage in negativity to gain social validation or to stand out from the crowd. We see this a lot on the internet. If I was talking on here crazy, talking about the latest gossip, talking about the latest fashion, I might have more views, right? But what's the number one commodity right now? What is hot? And that's attention. Where are you putting your attention? A lot of people don't want to put their attention into themselves. So we're worrying about we're looking for another chaos, even though we're chaotic beings, right? Because we have a storage unit like no other, deeper than the so-called AI, right? We think that they're more powerful than us, but when it comes to that validation that people are seeking, does it really exist, right? It exists, again, only if you allow it to exist. Number 4, emotional arousal. Negative interaction can elicit strong emotional responses. You got those people that are contrary to be contrary. For some people, these intense emotions such as anger or outrage can be appealing or even addictive. There was a point in time in my life where I was ready to bang on what wasn't melanated, so-called melanated. It was controlling me because it was a personality at this point. It was hatred. I didn't need to hate on anyone. Because if I'm hating anyone, I'm hating myself. We have to understand it, right? I remember moms used to say, don't say hate, it's a strong word. It is a strong word. It's a strong vibration. I don't know if she understood the depth of it, but it does create a vibration within us. 5, social bonding. Negativity can sometimes foster a sense of camaraderie or group identity. People may bond over shared grievances, right? So some of the grievances that melanated people have is that there's white supremacy against us, right? Not to say there's no system that doesn't exist, but how does it thrive? We got people out here selling you this stigma, selling it to you and telling you to go against it with no real solutions that are like getting together. Are we going to see a thriving community, right? And that's the grievance that we never will. We don't see it. After all this time, why haven't we been able to see this community flourish? Get into complaints or criticism of others. That's what we do. We want to criticize each other. That's why it's hard to create a community. We can't even understand that we can't have a difference of opinion sometimes. Who do we believe in? Do we believe in this God that some say is in the sky, right? Forming a sense of belonging within a specific community. So I had this again, let's go against, this channel used to be about that. And I had to change that because I had to get that hate out of my heart because, man, I've had a lot of bad things happen to me, or in the sense of human aspect, but I've learned it from more melanated people than anything, right? Where did I learn some of these things? Where did I get this trauma from? Could it be that if I want to create this peaceful world, I have to love myself and not think that there's some hatred out there and that there's a system against me? Because the more I thought that, the more I was in grief, right? There is a trauma bond going on within this so-called community. Anonymity and reduced consequences online interactions can provide a level of anonymity that lowers inhibitions and reduces the perceived consequences of negative behavior. People may feel more comfortable expressing negativity without facing immediate repercussions. And that's why we have all these trolls, right? What is the repercussions? Some say there's no such thing as bad publicity because they appreciate the negative aspect of it. But again, how are we viewing it? What is the perspective of it? It's all the way you're viewing this. And 7, perceived culture norms. In some social contexts like this one, American norms is to be negative. Negativity might be seen as a norm or even socially rewarded. Yes, you get attention for being negative. You get paid for it on YouTube. People will rather watch a whole bunch of negative bullshit, fill their mind. Let me not say bullshit because it might work for them. But we don't understand that thought, that vibration comes into the body and you don't have no control of it because you don't have control over your subconscious mind. And then boom, you react based off of all this negativity that you are embracing. So you have to watch your thoughts and watch what you're watching. It's diet. If individuals observe that negativity receives more attention or recognition, they may be more likely to engage in such behaviors themselves, right? We become a reflection of what we're putting into our minds, right? So what's some ways that we can slow down some of this negative, because it helps with the intrusive thoughts that you have. And we want to get rid of those intrusive thoughts because they don't serve you as much as you think. So number one, let's practice gratitude. 1 minute. I tell people, 1 minute of gratitude helps. I had gave some homeless people. I always give to the homeless people. Instead of going to Goodwill, I go drop the shit off to the actual homeless people, no matter where they at here in Atlanta. These people didn't say thank you. They don't even know how to practice gratitude. So I understand. But if you're not grateful, how the hell do you expect any more? More what? Well, what do you desire? Focus on the positive aspects of your life and what you are grateful for. Regularly sit down, write down 3 things you're thankful for each day. This exercise can help rewire your brain to focus on the positive instead of dwelling on the negatives. I'm telling you, writing is so therapeutic. I wouldn't get to this level if I didn't write. I kept writing so much, I wrote a book. Complexion Confessions, now available. I have the hard copies. I send them off myself. I will sign it and send it off to you. Number 2, challenge negative thoughts. One way you could do that is by asking, what's the next thought going to be? How big is the next thought? What color is the next thought? Become aware of your negative thought patterns and challenge them. Ask yourself the negative thoughts is based on facts or just assumptions. Replace negative thoughts with more balanced and realistic ones. You can also say to yourself, which is very helpful, I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. I mean, get sick of it. Record it on your phone. I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. And then play it back for 3 minutes every day. Take the time to do so for your sake. Number 3, surround yourself with positivity. I'm not big on saying, hey, be around positive people, because it's hard to. Or saying, think positive. How about being balanced, but more on the positive side? Spend time with positive and uplifting people. Their energy can rub off on you, and you'll find yourself adapting a more positive perspective. Yes, a positive perspective is important, but again, we're on the dark side of things. We're on the negative side of this earth. I hope you understand that we're on the dark side, right? So in the dark side, there's going to be more negativity. But again, it's your world though, but you're having this experience subjectively, right? So it's about the way you think. Number 5, engage in positive activities. Participate in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. We're at a hobby, exercise, or spending time with loved ones. Positive experience can counteract negative thinking. Yes, exercise. I exercise every day. Play basketball. I do as much as I can to make sure that I channel any energy that might not serve me. So I practice what I preach. I don't tell people to do shit and then I ain't doing it. That don't make sense. That's not real to me. And it's more important for me to be real to myself than anyone else. Like even this, I know that the views are low, but I'm not doing it for views. I'm doing it for the work, and that the legacy continues in regards to putting in, I don't even want to say work, the fun, because I have fun with it now. I don't stress off of trying to heal myself because I'm over all this stuff. Any trauma that's happened, I'm really over it. Number 6, practice mindfulness and meditation. This is where I connected to my higher self and ascended based off of meditation and mindfulness. Mindfulness helps you become more aware of your thoughts and feelings without judgment, and meditation can help calm your mind and reduce negativity by focusing on the present moment. 7, self-compassion. Wait, before we get to 7, the present moment is the most important moment. I'm going to always stress that. This moment is the best moment. We had those memories, but of course we could create more moments, right? But you want to move on from some of those feelings by being mindful and meditating. And meditating don't gotta be all, you don't gotta do all that shit. Listen to some music, cool out, boom. Number 7, self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding. Accept that everyone makes mistakes. We are all imperfect and experience setbacks. Avoid being overly critical of yourself. All those thoughts or all those thoughts that you're thinking of other people is a reflection of you. If you don't know this by now, you can work on that. Why not start right now? No better moment than this moment. Number 8, set realistic goals. Set achievable goals and celebrate your progress along the way. Small success can boost your confidence and help you maintain a positive mindset. If you go for a walk for 10 minutes, it's 10 minutes, you did it. If you read for 5 minutes, you did it. 1%, as the Atomic Habits say, 1% effort is better than no effort. Yes, yes, indeed. So, and number 9, seeking professional help if needed. If negative thinking is persuasive and affecting your daily life, consider seeking support from a therapist, counselor, life coach, or someone who can guide you through the process of overcoming negativity. This is what I'm here for. I am a life coach. I am accepting clients at the moment. I get a lot of men, I get a lot of children. So I'm definitely looking for women between the ages of 25 and 35. Let's work together. Let's collaborate. Let's get you connected to your higher self. Number 10, practice positive affirmations. Repeating positive affirmations can help rewire your brain to focus on the good. Create affirmations that counteract your negative beliefs and repeat them daily. I do affirmations to this day. I have to. It's a must that I do affirmations for my sake. I don't do it for anyone else. I know it's a trend right now, but I've been doing that for years, at least 8 years, 9 years. And it's very therapeutic. It's very helpful because you have to talk to the subconscious mind. And the more you talk to the subconscious mind, the healthier you are. So watch your negative behavior, your negative patterns as much as possible. Be aware, be mindful, so you can have heightened awareness, be activated, and stay more balanced than anything from the human aspect to the higher self. Love yourself, respect yourself. I am Coach Kode. Thank you for joining me at That Zen Talk. Peace and love.